Hello everyone, this is Kuyoka, back for some more episodes of the Minecraft Crackpack. Today I'll be setting up the forge and working on getting some tools. As you can see here, I already cleaned out this room to use for it, and I set up the tool stations over here. I'll get to work. Got a lot of junk in my inventory I forgot to clean out. Found the sounds, it's a little loud. So I went ahead and gathered up some things off camera because I figured it would be boring to watch me just chopping up cobble and doing things like that. I was able to get some clay, sand, and cobblestone so that we can make some grout so I can make the other pieces of this. So at first I'll go ahead and put the basic forge down, but in the yeah, I'll do that first. I think it's actually, let me pick that up. I'll actually put it into the floor instead of, so I think it's 3x3. I could be wrong. We'll find out though. If I'm wrong, we'll find out pretty quickly. So for now, I'm not going to put anything on the corners because you don't have to. I'm going to leave the front here blank because I'm going to be putting the controller and some other things there. So going to be putting these down just to plan ahead for we're putting in the faucets. Yeah, it looks like I'll probably need to make this wall, move it over a couple more blocks just to give us some more room. Might be too big though, let me think. No, that's right, it's 3, but yeah, okay. So we've got the basics down. So now I need to make some grout. So let's see. I can remember the recipe. Look it up. I know it's some sort of combination of these. Sand, clay. Oh. And gravel, not cobble. That's the problem. Good thing I got a lot of gravel. Maybe it's in a different chest. Where did that end up? Maybe it's down here. I picked up a bunch of gravel while I was cleaning. There we go. Should be plenty. Also put some stairs here, made a little area for my bed. Did a little bit on the outside as well, but not a whole lot. I'll show you that here in a little bit. There we go. Got a stack of gravel. I'll need to cook this up. So bring it down to these 2 furnaces I have down here. Cooked mutton there. And I left some of that coal up there. I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. Let me get my coal there. Okay. Need a little mutton while we wait on that to cook. But anyway, we just make the grout, and that will turn into these seared bricks. And seared bricks are what are used to make these blocks here, as well as all the other pieces to this. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. I can show you the outside while we wait on those to cook. Also started to dig down. Tried to make it look like a little bit of a stairwell at first. just so that it matched the rest of the area. So I made a place down there. I did find a cave down there. We can go explore that later. So on the outside here, I've kind of made it a jumping puzzle to get in. That way mobs can't get in here from the outside. So we got kind of a block on each side and then a staircase. I tried to leave it as natural looking as I could. I know those two blocks sticking out are going to look a little odd, but otherwise the rest of it isn't very much different from what it originally looked like. Got a couple more furnaces and crafting table, just a random chest. That way when I'm doing work out here, while I'm cleaning it up, I can do stuff out here. These cherry blossom cherries have grown already. So I got the waterfall, the eucalyptus, and the willow cherry here. Also, I built a little bit of a bridge down here. I haven't finished it, but my idea is that I'm going to build basically a road between me and the village so I can get there a lot easier. Right now, there's so many trees and stuff through there that takes, and plus the water there, it takes me twice as long to get there. So, trying to make it a little bit easier to get between here and there, especially with the dungeon and everything else there. We're going to be spending a lot of time there. We've got a lot of animals out here. I'll eventually build a farm out here as well. But that grout should be ready to go by now, because one of the most important things to have in this game are tools. And to make the best tools, you need to use Tinker's Construct. At least the best tools for a good portion of the game. I think there are some magical items and such and other mods that are maybe better, but these are usually the best you can use for the early game. Which is down. I'll eventually get some better lighting for that as well. So first thing we need is the controller. We get the mighty smelting book there. That. Put that down. That will allow us to control what kind of metals and such are in the smeltery. Next we'll need the casting channel. No. We'll need 4 of those. Oh yeah, I'll need to put them on a drain, I think. I'll look at this. I'll check the book just to make sure I'm forgetting stuff. I'm pretty sure I know how that works, but yeah, so use the I had the combination right on that. So grout, seared brick, roller, drain. I need to get some glass actually. Let me make some glass real quick while I'm making all this stuff. I got some. So that should be done here in a minute when I'm needing it. I don't necessarily need 32 glass, but might as well make extra. So for now, I'll make the drains. Like I need 4 of them. I think I'm just gonna make 2 for now, though. I don't need I don't necessarily need to use these two yet. I'm not really doing enough to need that. Eventually I'll probably hook them up and then maybe use it for automation, but for now I'm just going to leave them there. Check the book though. It looked like they had the, I don't know if it matters or not, but they had the controller here and the drain there, so I may do that just so that it's, I don't think it matters, but do that just in case. I need to get this glass down here so I can finish this off, because you gotta have a tank to hold the lava, which is what we'll be doing next, is going to get some lava. Make 4 of these. Go. That'll be more than enough. Goes to the ceiling even. Finish this off. I'll do each row first. And put some stairs on here so that we can get to the top of it easier. And need to make this a little one higher. Well, eventually maybe 2 higher, but at least for my purposes right now, I just need it. Need to at least be able to get inside. I'll clean this all up eventually. Oh, I guess I'm done with that part. Oops. No, I'm not. Let me go down here. Well, since I need a pick, how about I build one? So, get the pieces and parts. I use this cactus pickaxe, Ed. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just use that for now, just to show how to do this. So, a stencil table, you make stencils of things that you can use. This pattern chest. That's where you make the parts for it. That paper. Paper is really good for the tool binding because it lets you put additional stuff onto the tool that you're building. Just making a basic tool right now. But you need cactus pickaxe, which is kind of funny, but see how well it works. Pretty quick. Now once you get this built and you have stuff in it, you got to be careful because you get yourself killed because it's molten iron or whatever you're melting in there. So got it started. Also, you can throw things in the top and it'll end up in here, but those don't melt and we don't have any fuel for it yet either. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get some of these ores, pick them up there, and I do have 1 bucket of lava. I think I found some lava down at the bottom that we can use as a source. Put this in just for now. We have something to start with. And I'll actually start by making some aluminum brass. The reason I'm doing that is, I'm going to that side. You need to make these, you need to make casts of each part so that you can make a metal version of it. So take this off. So let me clear out my inventory a little bit more too, so I have room for all these. Need all this stuff yet, but okay. So I just stopped thinking there for a second for some reason. See, get all these parts. I'll just do the ones that I actually need for now. Some of these I'll probably throw away as well. Shovel head, get a shovel. Okay, axe head, I need that. And then I'll need to make a couple parts as well. So to make the stencils for these, actually I will need the wood. Put something up and then I need it again. That should be plenty. So now I've got a bunch of stencils. I won't even necessarily use them all. Get one for a pickaxe head. These, I'm not gonna need that right now. Wait. Trying to think what I'll need. So these are all I'll need right now. I'll make some of the other ones later. Need them right away. And really, once I get these casts done, I won't need them at all. So I've got a lot of extra copper, but the main thing is I made aluminum brass. The reason I made that is what you have to do is the most important thing to build is a pickaxe. So put your part down, make stone parts so that because you can make these casts with them. Do that. Actually, I'll build a chest to store them in. Makes it a lot easier to do this stuff. It's part of the reason I'll leave the corners open too. And now I have the cast. So I'll make the stone head one. Gotta keep checking so I don't run out of these. See, I better make all the parts for this first. Need a little bit more aluminum though, so I can get the rest of these done. Need the shovel head. I'm not too worried about the binding yet, just because I'm gonna use a paper binding. And make it. I need to make it a sword. Well, sword. It's the regular sword that uses the. Which guard do I have? Wide guard, so I'll need the. I don't know if I can make that yet. I think I need to just make a regular guard for that. So, sword blade, and guard. we got left? Okay. Seems like it's only taking 1 ingot per part. That's not too bad. Get my sword blade. Throw it in here. I'll eventually throw all this away unless I need it for something. So make this. Don't need that. Tool rod. Good. Need this. Tool binding. Pickaxe head. Head. Okay. So now one thing you do is look in here at alloys. So the aluminum brass is the one that I made. The 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Also make bronze with copper and tin. Make manganese with cobalt and ardite, alumite, aluminum, iron, and obsidian. So when I can get some obsidian, I can make alumite tools, and alumite's pretty good. Cobalt's even better, but I'll need to get alumite first to be able to even get to that level. Which means I also need to get obsidian, which I'll need diamond for. So I'll go ahead and put all this iron in there because I'm going to make all of my initial tools out of. Found some marble in there while I was doing all this. If you peek in here, you can see the iron in there. Eventually it'll melt once these timers finish off. And you only get so much fuel from your lava. Kind of made some limestone slabs here as a staircase. Kind of blends in pretty well. Looks a little bit, I like it a little bit better than the cobble. So the stone. See, now the iron's melted and you kind of see the layers through there. So what you do is you click on whichever one you want at the bottom, and that's the one that will pour out. And put this cast down here. Right click on that. We'll pour the put those in there. So plug it. Need a lot of tool rods. 4 tool rods. I'm not gonna need the tool binding. I think there's some other things that are better for tool rods, but I'll worry about those on my next set of tools. There are different materials that work better than others. I'm just doing this for now just to at least get something made. I'll improve them later. Yep, okay. I think that's everything. Yep. Right, so now I can go to the tool station over here. Actually, let me get my paper bindings. I actually need more than 2. I need 4. So I got some sugar cane in here, so I can make paper. Keep a little bit of it back in here. Make I only need 3 actually. Now I can go to the tool station. Put my materials in here. I got an iron pickaxe. Make my iron. Wait. Switch it to shovel. Shovel. Need an axe. Right, I guess I don't need them. Then a longsword. Now the sword I have now is probably actually better, but I'm gonna keep both on my bar just because. And I can get rid of that. Yeah, my new one's a little bit better. All these in here. More torches. That magnetic carbon. Oh, okay. Need that. I see new things in these mods. Don't know what they are. I'm not gonna put any of this stuff in there yet because I don't want to create a bunch of alloys and stuff that I'm not going to use. So I'm not even going to put any of that in there. Getting things organized a little bit. Alright. Now I got a smeltery. And I've got iron tools, so this longsword, it has this boost thing that hold down the right click, charges up, and it leaps me forward. That can make it a little easier to jump from one place to another. So I'm on this block here. I think it jumps me forward 4, 5, I think. Yeah, so especially if you need to make a long jump, make it a little easier on you so you don't fall off the edge of something by not sprint jumping correctly. That's why I actually preferred it over the enchanted one that I've got over here. What I may do is just quick shift over to that if I need it. Most of the time I won't. There's only a little bit of a difference between the two. There you go. It's another day and end of the episode. Y'all have a nice day.